Good morning, iPhone. Welcome to today's vlog. We've been up and out early this morning. I had a doctor's appointment.
Oh, it's hot.
It's really warm, isn't it? Perfect day to go on a little adventure to the seaside in a caravan. Did you get me a drink? What do you think I am? Chris goes inside, gets himself a drink. I'd always pick one up for him as well. Does he pick one up for me? No.
It's good as well, that.
Enjoy. I wouldn't drink that if you paid me. You're drinking an energy drink, disgusting stuff. Anyway, yeah, I've been up and out at a doctor's appointment this morning. If you watched yesterday's vlog,
Why am I driving?
Then you'll know, you may know that I actually went for a couple of things. I went for some aciclovir for my cold sores. Aciclovir tablets for my cold sores, which he has prescribed me, but I can't get them until tomorrow. He said that he can only give me one dose, but that's fine. But he also said that if you're going away for a long trip and you happen to use that dose before you go, if you happen to use it, it's put it on repeat prescription, so I can go get another dose.
So it's used it a few times. You happen to use it a few times.
If I happen to use my dose before I leave for the trip,
10 times.
then before I go on the trip, then I can go and get another dose. Anyway, if you did watch yesterday's vlog, then you may know that I also went to have a cyst checked. Sorry if this is TMI, but do you know what? It's life, and sometimes bringing awareness to things like this is only a good thing. It's nothing to be ashamed of. So I had a cyst, I've had it for about 4 years. It's never caused me any issues, but over the last week, I think it's due to coughing so much. It's irritated, basically. So I went to get that checked because I am the type of person, like smear tests, even though no one likes to go for a smear test, you've got to do it. Your health's so important, so important. And that few seconds of low-key embarrassment or anxiousness, and I know it's not as easy for everyone, I'm not saying that, but when it comes to things like your health, it's very, very important, and I'm definitely not one to sit on something if I feel like something on my body's changing or something could be wrong or I need something looking at. So it wasn't the best experience, but do you know what? It was done and over very quickly, and I'm glad I got it done. He's actually referred me to the hospital today. I don't think there's anything seriously wrong or anything like that, but because it feels irritated to me and it has slightly changed in size and things like that, then he wants me to go be seen by a gynecologist, and he's got me in at NAT today, so he said just go. I actually said I've got an appointment today for my 20-week scan, and he was like, oh perfect, I'll make sure they can do it at the same time. So he called up while I was there, and they're going to see me when I go for my 20-week scan, just to examine it. I think he said a midwife will probably examine it first, and then if she thinks needed, there will be a registrar also on the department that will come and check it. So I'm pretty sure it's all fine. But I've got my cold sore tablets, which is great. I'm really happy about. We got a 20-week scan today. Our RV is in the garage. It's having some work done, some bits and bats put in. We're having Jason Miller, I forgot what the name is, Isofix is fitted, and it's having something done on the windows as well. So it's in the garage, but we actually need something from it for this weekend when we're going away in the caravan. We've left our carpet in there for the awning, and what else did you say?
The outdoor kitchen and a couple of other little things. A couple of other
little things. So we're driving there to the garage now to pick those up, and then probably be time to head for the scan, won't it?
Yeah,
maybe after.
Yeah, it will be, yeah.
Probably.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm really nervous about this. This is like the most important scan, right? So they're checking everything. So all the limbs, all the organs, they're checking everything today. Full anatomy. I was just saying to Sarah, I wasn't nervous about this with Jace or Mila because we did that private package with both of them when we lived back in Leeds. They don't have any around here, and we're not travelling to Leeds every couple of weeks to go and do that.
Well, because it's too far. As well, we missed out on so many scans that we paid for because we were travelling as well.
Yeah, we did.
So there's just no point. It was quite expensive. It was worth it for Jace. I didn't feel like it was worth it with Mila just because we travelled so much.
Yeah. Anyway, so obviously because we didn't do that this time, back then we'd had so many anatomy scans privately before the 20-week scan with the NHS. I'm just going to get out of the way of the wind because it's so windy. What's that about? You won't be able to see anything I'm saying anyway. That I wasn't worried about this because I already knew everything was alright. But I don't know if everything's definitely alright on this one, so I'm kind of nervous walking in.
Well, that was a bit of an unexpected afternoon, to say the least.
It was.
Yeah, it's hours later, and we've been in the hospital. I basically, when I got to my 20-week scan, when I got to my 20-week scan and said, hi, I'm also having a cyst check, blah, 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 they had no idea what I was talking about. So yeah, they had no idea what I was talking about. It was a right faff because they were saying like, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, long story short, they managed to get me seen by the gynaecologist unit up at a different part of the building. So it wasn't a midwife just going to have a look. It's basically sending me up to the gynecologists, because they thought they could deal with it better. So I got up there and I was like, hey, and then they got me like on this like bed thing, and I'm like, and then they started talking about a surgical procedure, and I was like, oh no, whoa, that's not what I'm here for. I'm just here basically just to have a double check of a cyst. And so, long story short, they checked it. I did actually end up having to have a small procedure done, which took up a couple of hours, right?
Yeah, it was mad.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail, this is a family channel, but it was at the gynaecologist and I had a procedure done.
But it's fixed now.
Well, I also need an MRI, which I've decided I've opted to have after I've given birth and the doctor did say like it's not like an urgent thing, it's okay for you to wait until after the delivery, but I do need an MRI and I am going to need a general anaesthetic surgery. He said the surgery's about an hour long. Yeah, but
it's not for anything like serious. Like
no, it's not for anything sinister, so no one needs to wear anything like that, but no. Yeah, I will need to have a surgery done when a baby girl's born and an MRI. But I've had a small procedure today just to help ease the discomfort. I need to go to the pharmacy now because I've got some antibiotics. Sorry guys, I had to jump out, should I say, to go and get my prescription, which I can't get. So it's a pink prescription given by the hospital. You can only either get that from the hospital pharmacy or the local Asda. Not any Asda, just that specific one. Neither of them have the antibiotics, and neither of them can get them till next week. So she said if you take it back to the hospital and ask them for a green prescription, you'll be able to take it anywhere. Why don't they just give green prescriptions to start with then? Do they make money or something from pink ones?
I don't know, love.
I don't understand.
Maybe.
Anyway, they must do, whatever. I've ordered it from the hospital to arrive next week and I'll have to just go and pick it up then and hope I don't get a blooming infection before then. What else? I can't even think. Do you know, the guy freaked me out, the doctor. So he examined me. Well, at first he was like, oh, that's not a cyst. That's not a cyst, it's just skin. And I was like, what? And I was like, not that, this. And right there in front of your face. And he was like, oh, sorry. And then he literally went silent, looked up, looked at the nurse in front of him, and he literally went.
He looks like he just discovered the worst disease possible, is what he looks.
And then I looked at him and I was like, what's he doing? Like, you know, your stomach stinks a little bit. And then Chris obviously did, because then I heard Chris go, what's wrong? And then he went to the nurse, she needs an MRI scan. And then Chris went, an MRI? I was just silent the whole time. Chris went, an MRI? And then he explained why, and then he was like, so basically, and then he explained it in detailed and good, properly to us. But that initial, like, it was probably only 5 seconds or so, but it was so scary. He was like, I wonder why he did that. I don't know, maybe he just wasn't expecting it, because his first initial was like, what's she talking about, there's no cyst here, and then actually it was right there. So maybe it was just like, oh yeah, okay, or maybe it's one he's not dealt with before, or maybe, I don't know what the reason. Anyway, he explained it properly and goodly in detail as to why I need the MRI. He said it's up to me whether I have it before I give birth or after, but then after I had the procedure, which he wasn't going to do to start with, he went off and spoke to another registrar, then came back and said he needed to do this procedure, and then he said if it was him, he'd just wait now until after the baby's born, and then, because they can't do the operation, the MRI will determine which type of operation I need. That's what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, basically.
It determines which one I need. Both is general anaesthetic, so both can't be done until after I've given birth anyway. So that's why I'm waiting until after she's born. Anyway, that side, all done. Can't get my antibiotics, it's all good. I'll have to wait till next week. Baby scan. So blooming cute. Everything was good. Confirmed that she's a baby girl. And everything, there's not really too much to say because everything went well, didn't it? Little hands, little legs, we saw a little pouting lips. She was pouting. We saw a really good picture of her nose and her nostrils, which was really random.
It's actually got a really, really cute little
button nose.
Pointy nose, it's really cute.
Yeah. and it was really good. Everything looks perfect there. She's growing just the way she should be. She was wriggling and active. She had one arm above her head and one arm down. And
in fact, you had 21 weeks today exactly, and all your measurements were bang on 21 weeks. I don't know if you noticed that on the screen, but
yeah,
it was.
It was all really well. It all went really well. It was perfect. So now we are heading back home. We're gonna quickly get the bikes on the back. Yeah, much later. We're not gonna get there now till like 7 PM probably, but it's all good. We're gonna get the bikes on the back for the girls, and we're going to set off on a little caravan adventure. Oh my goodness.
Close eyes for me.
So cute. What is it, Mila? I can't walk with my eyes closed, I might fall. What is it?
Okay then, Mama.
Yeah?
Mama.
Yeah?
Then just look down.
Okay.
No.
Let's go.
Open.
What? This is so fun. Our caravan's there.
Mama,
We're
it
gonna
doesn't
play
look
here.
like an actual real park. Come on, look. Wow.
Oh my goodness, that is so long. What, Mila? A swinging? Look at her little legs. Okay. Okay. You want to swing? Mila, go up the steps. Oh, it's okay, you can crawl up if you want. There's no one here. Go on. Want to climb up? Do you want to? Go on then. Show me your skills. 2 minutes, Jace. Chulito Rambino Bambino. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. So we just arrived at Mablethorpe, the caravan site that we're staying at this weekend. We have been here quite a few times recently, but this is one of our favourite campsites ever. I love how... Jeez. I love how quiet this campsite is. I love how small and intimate it is. I love how there's this little park right at the side of our caravan if you can get that spot, which we did manage to.
Small campsite is a very big campsite.
Yeah, when I was saying how quiet the place is. Anyway, I'm just trying to keep Jason and Mila occupied whilst Chris unloads. Yeah? What? It's a lot colder here. I was like, don't pack coats. It's so hot back home. I was like, it'll be fine. Just pack hoodies. I'm ready. Packed everyone a hoodie and a jumper apart from myself. So I've stolen Chris's. He's got 2. And he also brought his coat. No one else brought coats. The girls have already been off on their bikes.
Yeah,
They just got back. You having fun? There's quite a few children here as well.
Yeah,
I think it's still half term this weekend.
Yeah,
So that's probably why.
Friends already. We were talking to people in the park.
Ah, cool. Nice one.
Okay, got the awning threaded on. We're going to use my little device that we brought last time. I don't know if you know or you remember.
Kite.
Proper geeking out. It's like a kite that you just attach to one end of the caravan and then attach it to the other end of the awning. And it means that you can pull the awning on with one person. So you just pull that basically and it should just go and thread on. Super quick and easy. Boom.
And it's a woohoo! 2-minute job.
Easy.
What did you fall? Careful. 2 minutes. Are we doing the bottom part? The garden bit? I don't think we should.
Sorry?
Are you doing the bottom bit?
No.
Nah, I don't think we should. Nah, I don't think we should either. Not just for a few days. Although when we do come on these little holidays, we do end up extending our stay usually by quite a lot of days. We definitely won't be doing this time because I have a consultant appointment at the hospital and so does Jace for his eye the day after we get home. So there'll be no extending this trip. I feel so lucky to be able to just pack up on a Friday and come away for the weekend. And it's so nice like to see our children playing with all the other children. And they always make friends and they always play for the weekend or the week or however long we and what's me tat? And they're always outside all day long and they're always in the fresh air, they're always riding bikes. It's just so nice. Don't tell me we forgot something after we... The Hoover. Something major! The Hoover! So basically every single time we come away we forget something. It's usually something genuinely serious like toiletries. Sorry Mila. But yeah, Chris is just... the Hoover.
Alright, so buzzing, everything is up and ready to go. Now whilst everyone else is getting cozy inside.
Mila!
Oh Mila, you got daddy's hat on. You cheeky girl. Sarah's just gone off to the takeaway to go get us a bit of dinner tonight. We're getting our usual first night pizza, Italiano special. Ah, oh, so good. It's literally the best thing ever. First night cozy vibes in the caravan. Pizza takeaway, and the pizza place around here is insanely good. It's called Pizza King in Mablethorpe. So good. So while she's gone, I'm going to set up all the carpets and get all the other bits and pieces like our kitchen set up and inside, and crack on down, get ready for a nice first night cozy night.
Daddy set up the awning, and I just got up our nice 2 little comfy chairs, all set up, ready to be sat on.
Just back with the pizzas! Woohoo! First night, first night, yeah, first night.
First night vibes, Mum.
First night back camping, yeah. What, darling? Pardon? You trying to hide your chips?
Me
Yeah, you trying to hide them all? No worries.
Isabel, I'm very impressed that you remembered how to do all that.
Oh,
We're just getting rid of all the dinner stuff and getting ourselves ready for bed. Getting cozy. Very nice, Tyler, very nice. Okay. Yeah, man. You're doing it all right as well. I'm impressed. She's doing everything step by step, perfect. I didn't think she'd remember how to do this, but you know. And the best bit is I didn't even have to ask her. She just was like, "Oh, let me make my dad bed, Dad." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Go ahead." One last job for me. All right, Esmé.
Yes. We were really scared on the way back because there were no lighting, so we were both going really terrifying. And we were trying to sing, songs to make ourselves feel better. It was really scary.
Did you go on your bikes?
Yeah, our bikes were sliding into the toilet like really fast. Yeah. It was so scary. Yeah, we're going really, really fast. Pitch black. Yeah, it was.
So this would definitely never be a thing normally at home. Definitely never, probably on any other type of holiday. But for some reason, caravan holidays, especially when we come up this way, caravan holidays, they've just got to include one of these in the fridge. Yeah, boy. Scotch eggs all the way, man. That's what I'm talking about. It's definitely something I've grown into recently as well, but I can't be a bit of a Scotch egg. A little bit of salt on, you know. When we're coming away in the caravan holidays, it's got to be in the fridge. A bit of flexitarianism there for you guys. So tonight is our first night camping, and I am very much looking forward to it. I'm actually getting to sleep in the bed with Sarah for the very first time tonight. I've never slept in this caravan bed before. I always slept on the floor because obviously Mila used to co-sleep with us. She doesn't anymore. Mila's got her own bed in the middle of the cabin now. All good. So she's a big girl, and I get to get my bed back tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. You excited about that, babe?
Oh yeah, I can't wait to just go to sleep as normal.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm so excited about sleeping in the bed of the caravan. When you've slept on the floor of the caravan, it's not quite the same. It's good, but it's not quite the same. But this is going to be dope tonight. So excited for that. But I think we're going to wrap it up here. I'm making cups of teas right now. The kettle's just boiled. And we're going to do a cup of tea and just have a little relaxer chiller tonight. Everyone's just doing their own thing right now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're excited about a couple of days away here with us. And we'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Good night, guys.